want to describe what it's like, what my day-to-day is like, or how I'm feeling day-to-day. Because I don't really do much of anything at all. But I think my fight or flight has I don't want to say it's gone away. I don't want to say I'm out of fight or flight, but it's a lot more reduced than it was. Like, I'm calm enough that I can follow a recipe and cook something. Like after the benzo injury, it was years before, it was a few years before I could even cook anything, before I could even have the strength to stand and cook. But my mind couldn't figure out how to put together a meal. And it was just straight panic and fear. And it took quite a while before I could, took years before I felt comfortable cooking. And I'm still getting used to cooking. And I'm 7 years after this injury started. 7 years. And I'm just starting to, bake and do things. I saw somebody make a post on Facebook, and normal people who know nothing about these medication injuries, they read these posts or they see our little videos and they think, oh, well, this person was really sick or really inconvenienced for a couple of weeks or something. This is years. This is years of your life just being blown out of the water. I maybe have about an hour of usable time a day, and that is spent getting food or making food, getting dressed, going for a walk. That's pretty much it. That's it for anything that takes physical energy. And usually when I cook, I've got a load of dirty dishes. I don't have the energy to, wash the previous day's dishes to cook a new meal. The dishes just get stacked higher and higher. I don't have the energy to stand. I don't have the energy to do these things. I've done nothing today except get dressed, and I could collapse right now. And my arms feel like they weigh 100 pounds. I'm out of breath. I know I had 4 hours of sleep. I might have had another hour. In 2016, I think 2 years prior to these medication injuries that almost killed me, 2 years prior, I had, maybe 10% quality of life. My body wasn't sick like it is now, but I was sleeping 3 hours a night, and my life was completely gone. And maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I started saying, whatever's happening, there's something happening to me while I'm asleep, and it's killing me. Like, something is killing me. And I still feel like that today. I feel like whatever is happening to me while I'm asleep is taking my life from me. Taking my quality of life. And that's how I felt in 2016. In 2016, my life was completely gone. I was telling my doctor, like, something is killing me. I wanted to do a living funeral. And I wanted to rent a local pub and invite everybody I know from the neighborhood, everybody I used to hang out with, everybody I know now, and have like a dance night, karaoke. The people I went to high school with, whoever I was still friends with online or in real life, wanted to have a living funeral and rent a pub for a night. And that would be my funeral. And because I knew something was killing me. Something has taken everything from me. And if I could have done it, if I could have had the financial means, I would have done it. And if I would have had somebody help me pull that off. And then I started sleeping around the clock for a year. I went from sleeping 3 hours a night to sleeping 18 hours a night for a year. And during that time, I lost my hearing for 2 years. And then I went to bed one night. I woke up and I started sleeping 1 hour every 24 hours or 2 hours every 24 hours. Just when you think it can't get bad enough, just when you think it can't get worse. I didn't have all these medical issues, this nonstop, all this medical shit show right now. A lot of it is from the medication injuries. But is it because I have Chiari? Is that why things got so bad? Is that why, I believe I was in respiratory failure in 2018, 19, 20, 21. Is that why the benzo withdrawal was so life-threatening? So here I am, like living in silence, with no answers, and my life is completely gone. My entire life is gone. Family, friends, everything gone. My car gone. Financially destroyed. And I feel like I'm at ground zero. The fight or flight has lessened, and that kind of took me off guard. Because I can feel the change, and I'm trying to process it. And there's been a couple times I've thought, oh my God, I hope I'm not getting depressed. And a couple times I've asked myself, am I depressed? No, I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I don't feel depressed. I feel sick. I feel tired. I do not feel depressed. I know lots of people chronically ill who are very depressed, but not everybody is. I mean, I've lost everything. When I weaned off all those medications, my depression went away. Yes, I know there's different levels of depression, different kinds, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't feel depression. I'm just transitioning into this state that's less, the house is on fire, fight or flight nonstop, right? It's a transition. It's totally different than what I was living. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. Yeah, you know what? I got out of bed a couple hours ago and I could collapse. And yesterday I got out of bed at 1 o'clock. I was ready for bed at 6 p.m. So what is happening? My Chiari is being dismissed. It shouldn't be. So I stopped talking about that. And this is wrong. It's wrong to treat people this way. To try to say, oh, you know, so you put a patient in a position where they're just helpless. I don't have the strength, or I have no money to travel anywhere to see a Chiari specialist. I think they're $500 an hour now via Skype. To see a specialist, it would take a few years probably for me to see one. Do I have a few years? Can I just sit and wait for a couple of years? Oh, the isolation is just killing me. I thrive on being around people. I'm really sick. It's hard to be around people when you're really sick, and when they're dismissing how ill you are. Here's a question for you. Would you rather be with people and they're dismissing how sick you are, or they're pretending you're not sick, or they're totally disregarding you're sick and you're weak and you're struggling? Would you rather be surrounded by people who completely disregard that you're sick and you have to pretend that you're not sick, or would you rather be alone? I can't do that for people. What is that? Oh no! Someone forgot their baby. Oh no. I hope they come back. Yeah. Do you see? Someone forgot their baby doll. Oh no. I hope they come back. I hope no one takes it. Because someone's going to be panicking when they get home. Gosh. I remember when my daughter was little, when we were in the mall, she lost her Ernie doll. You know, Ernie and Bert from Sesame Street. Oh, Lord have mercy. She just cried and cried and cried and cried. We ran out and bought a new one. I don't know if she noticed, I can't remember, but it was such a crisis. Anyways, I should go. I'm totally out of breath.